Definitely chilly, man. 100% chilly.
A lot to talk about today. A lot of stuff happened, and just ready to get into it, man.
Oh yeah, a lot to talk about today, man. Too much to talk about.
A
But
lot.
before we talk about all that shit, let's get into these fixtures, man.
Let's.
All right, man. So we got the fixtures pulled up in the back, and so let's start off with the left side of this category. On the left side, we got Leicester and Brighton tied up 1-1.
Right.
Not bad, not bad. It was a good
Not
game.
bad. Not bad.
And then we got Aston Villa, Everton 1-0. Aston Villa
Right.
with that nice goal.
Yes, sir.
And then we have Norwich City blowing out Watford 3-0.
Hey, man. Norwich City, man. I keep saying, man, Josh Sargent, ever since he came back, it's been a game changer for Norwich, and it's just good to see him. He hasn't had his best, when he was playing in the Bundesliga, but now that he's getting a shot here at Norwich, it's just good to see him like kind of thrive, man, and save this team from relegation. So it's just good to see him just prosper with this team.
Oh, 100%, man. 100% true, man. Like, those two goals were pretty fucking nice, man. Like, no cap. Like, the
Hey, you
heel
can't hate
flick.
on him.
The heel flick, bro, was nasty. I was like, ooh, shit, this kid nasty. And then the kid came in with the header in the second goal. I
Hmm.
was like, damn, dude, this kid is special.
Yeah, man. It's
You
just
know?
like I said, he's just having his time right now. It's his time with Norwich, so it's just
And
good to
on the
see.
comeback, right? He just came
Yes,
back as
sir.
well.
He's on the rise. He's on the rise. Yeah, he's healthy now.
Damn. Imagine that. And then, oh man, then we got West Ham losing 0-1 to Man U
Yep.
with the
So I remember this game. I was saying that my friend was gonna score a hat trick, but unfortunately, that it ended up happening. But it's all right. We all have our off days, Mr. Bowen. Don't worry. But yeah, I mean, it's just it was one of those games where like a lot of foolery happened, and Rashford just ended up scoring a goal, and injury time. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
it is what it is, man. And with that, I mean they secured the fourth spot right for right now.
That's what
You
it's
know
looking
they
like. Yeah.
yeah they just knocked them down to fifth.
Hmm.
And then we have Liverpool 3-1 Crystal Palace.
3-1.
3-1, just a total blowout. No, I don't think they didn't have Salah or Mane either
No, no,
because
sir.
they're in their nationals.
I mean, what do you expect from Crystal Palace? They're not really. I'm not gonna say this every episode, but I don't expect nothing from Crystal Palace. They're not gonna get relegated, and they're not gonna win anything. So they're the middle of the tier team doing middle of the tier
Uh,
things. That's all they're doing.
yeah, that's all it is. Just holding on tight.
Yep.
All right, then we jump to the right side. We got Man City 1, Southampton 1. Tell us about that game, Edwin.
Well, it's pretty much simple. Southampton every year gives us a run for our money, and this year was no different. Southampton came to play like they always do. I consider this a loss. I consider it a loss because we gave Liverpool a little glimpse of them still being in the title run. So now that we tied and Liverpool won, Liverpool is definitely still in the race. But it was just one of those games where like we had opportunities to score, just didn't end up happening for us. So shout out to Southampton. They got the 1-1, which they look at as a dub. So
Oh
it
yeah,
is what
yeah,
it
yeah. I mean, Man City with their caliber of players, any tie is a win for any low tier team like that.
is. Hey, but like Eric Laporte, he's scoring. He's back healthy. So
I
hey,
mean, and that also just goes to show that you can't be sleeping on any of these teams. These teams will beat you or tie you.
definitely that's the good thing about the Premier League. Anybody can beat you. Anybody can pull off any upset at any given time. And that's basically the reason why this league is the best league in the world because
Facts,
Brentford
facts.
can upset Liverpool at any time.
Yep.
Anytime. So, yep.
Speaking of Brentford, then we got Brentford 1, Wolves 2.
Yep. It was that kind of game. Last episode, I said it was going to be a 1-1 draw, but when you look at the game, Wolves were dominating from the get go. Brentford just looked, so out of there. Hell, even their coach got a red card, so he's going to be gone next game. So it is what it is.
It sucks,
Think,
bro. It sucks.
yep, sucks.
I mean, emotions were high. You know, that game was definitely a good game, man. Like, no cap.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
And then Arsenal, Burnley 0-0 tied. You know, boring game.
Yawn.
Done. You know, and then Newcastle 1, Leeds 0. Finally, Newcastle's on that. You know, the little roll now.
Yeah, man. Like I like to shit the bag on Newcastle a lot, but like they're scary now. They're building something there. All they need is just to get the right coach.
Yeah, that is very true, man. There's a lot of coaches out there.
Hmm.
And then we got Chelsea 2, Tottenham 0. Beautiful game. Beautiful goal. Probably goal of the week, in my opinion. Best goal of last week. I mean, that Ziyech with the left foot is just stupid nasty, bro.
Ziyech is very talented. Um, awesome goal, man.
Shit, man. We definitely needed that, man. We needed that win, man, to get that momentum going, especially in Tottenham, man.
Yep. Oh, all right.
So that's pretty much it for the results. You know, pretty good week.
Pretty good week. I mean, it's
Pretty good
whatever. I mean,
week.
Man United moved up to the top four. Um, Watford ended up falling into the relegation zone, and I just want to talk about the last three. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah. Go ahead, go ahead.
the last three at the moment we got Burnley, Watford, and Newcastle. I definitely have, like I said, Burnley's definitely getting relegated. I said last time that Watford is one of those teams that's gonna get relegated. Newcastle is gonna save their season with all the transfers that they just bought, but one of the teams, in my view, that's gonna end up getting into this relegation zone and probably getting relegated is probably gonna be Leeds United. And the reason why I say Leeds United, and it pains me to say, it's just they didn't make any moves
Yeah, facts. I was about
this
to say
past
that.
month, man.
I was,
Like,
as I was just sitting here and listening to you, I was looking at like the whole table and I was like, damn. Like, you know, we're about to talk about transfers and all that, but like, you know, speaking of transfers, like Everton made good moves, Newcastle's making fucking beautiful moves, and Norwich Sargent's gonna like carry them if he keeps playing that way. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, then who the hell's gonna drop down to that third position? Because I mean, Watford and Burnley for sure are gonna be in relegation, and then I'm over here, I'm looking like Leeds, man. Leeds didn't make any fucking moves at all, bro.
definitely, man. And like
No
last
moves.
episode before like all the stuff that happened with Everton, I had Everton on there, but they kind of saved their season too with the acquisitions that they just got. But the thing is, they still suck. They still suck.
It's got
But it's like
no kind of hope.
it's still enough to not get relegated, but it's still gonna be a long season for them. But yeah, man,
Definitely.
Leeds United, Watford, and Burnley are my three predictions for the teams to get relegated at the end of the season.
I agree with you on that one, man. That seems like a pretty solid statement.
Yeah, man, and I feel bad because my man Harrison, bro, like he can't do it all for Leeds, and they're just too inconsistent too. So it is what it is.
It's just very sorry, man. So let's get into the transfers, Edwin. Go ahead and tell us like about some big key transfers. We're talking big money. Who was the most expensive transfer this market?
Well, let's just talk about the team that spent the most.
Okay,
Let's
go
talk.
ahead. Go ahead.
Let's talk about Newcastle. Newcastle
Okay.
spent more than $113 million on transfers in January. That's
Jesus.
fucking that's fucking crazy. They're
That's
not
monies, bro.
they're not playing, man. Like hell, no,
They're
like we're
serious,
not.
bro.
They're serious. Like let's look at who they acquired: Trippier, Chris Wood. They got Bruno from Lyon, Matt
Mm-hmm.
Target, and Dan Burn, bro. And they only lost two players, but players that they really ain't gonna miss. But this just shows you that like these acquisitions and the
I
stuff
mean,
that they're trying to
they're
do,
on
it
the
just shows
move,
you
bro.
that, like they're trying to do something, man. Like
Like all
I'm
they're
not,
missing, bro, is just that coach, bro.
and I'm gonna
They're
say
just
this
missing
again:
that coach.
if Robert Mancini doesn't do anything with the Italian squad to get them into the World Cup, he will be the new Newcastle coach. No questions about it. Like Newcastle will be on that ass. Like, hey, Robert, we need you.
Do you
We
see
need you.
them losing against Portugal?
I
Be
do.
honest. Be honest.
I do. No cap, I do, bro. Like Bernardo Silva's out of this world.
Yeah.
You know, Ronaldo, Cancelo. You know what I'm saying? It's just they got too much power, bro.
Jota.
Yep, all those guys, bro.
Damn, bro. Portugal looking kind of nasty, bro.
Yeah, like they should. You know how like their group was already tough enough as it is. They should have qualified, but it is what it is. But yeah, man, Newcastle's looking really scary, man. One of the other teams that like also like you could say spent money was Everton. Everton got Nathan Peterson, Vitaly Milenko, El Ghazi,
Dele
Van de
Alli.
Beek on loan, Dele Alli, and they got Frank Lampard as coach.
Yeah. With Ashley Cole.
But again, I don't look at any of these players and think like, wow, they're gonna do something other than Van de Beek. Van de Beek deserves to be getting some playing time, and he's gonna get it at Everton, and he's gonna show why United spent that money from Ajax.
I mean, I'm
But
not gonna cap. I think Dele Alli has talent, bro. Like, I think the kid's talented, bro. But like, he's not at the right clubs.
he wants to party, bro. Make the money. He doesn't have that mindset that like, all right, let's get to work. Like I'm gonna
Yeah,
be.
yeah. Like for reals, for reals.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he
Like
needs
he's
to
just
man up or some shit, bro.
like he's just all about the money, bro. All about the
Like that man
play.
has potential, but he just
Exactly.
doesn't want it.
I remember everybody was on his like on his like bandwagon, like oh my God, Dele Alli, he's gonna be one of the best players in a couple years, and a couple years have happened, and he hasn't done shit.
Where's he at now?
He hasn't done anything, bro. Getting going to Everton for a bunch of crumbs. You know what I'm saying?
The
Like,
crumbs.
just, and he's just not who we thought he was, bro. And it just sucks. He has potential. The kid has all the potential, all the attributes to be a good player, but he just chooses to play rather than work. And that's where you end up. You go to trash ass Everton now. You know what I'm saying? So, but Frank Lampard has more than a handful on his play, man. So we'll just see what he does with Everton. But I am excited though. Like I'm not trying to dig them out too much, but they did acquire who they needed to acquire. So it's just as the season progresses, we'll just see what happens.
Yeah, that's big facts, bro. I mean, I feel like Everton kind of like it's like you said, like they kind of did save themselves from this season. Like they
Hmm.
made good moves. Like obviously Van de Beek's like a fucking elite player, bro. Like I don't know why he was on the bench with Man U. Just
Definitely.
kind of dumb as fuck.
Yeah,
But I mean, shit. I mean, we'll see what he has. Well, it's been a
definitely
minute since he's had a lot of playtime and shit.
for sure. And one of my other teams that I enjoyed, this transfer was Aston Villa, of course. Signing Felipe Coutinho
Coutinho, bro.
was
Yeah.
obviously a very crucial signing. Digne, Olsen from Roma, and Chambers from Arsenal. Just
Yep.
adding foundation and just key players to their roster is what they need to build a foundation for next season. And again, Aston Villa is going to be a top four team next year, so we're just seeing everything that Steven Gerrard is trying to do in action right now. Like he's not wasting no time. Like I want these guys, I want this, and just summertime, it's going to be crazy for Aston. They're going to be making a lot of moves, a lot of moves. So we'll see what happens.
No, yeah, bro. Definitely. I mean, they made like a lot of solid moves, man. I mean, they're just adding. I mean, Steve Gerrard's just adding to his inventory. Like he's just adding to his stash. He's looking to build up.
He's adding his arsenal.
Yeah, yeah, he's adding to his arsenal, bro. He's trying to perfect the mastercraft and shit.
Oh, one
It's
hundred
looking
percent.
it's looking good for Aston Villa, man. It'll be nice to see what they can do next season.
Yeah, definitely. And a good story coming out of the Premier League this transfer was the return of play for Christian Eriksen joining Brentford on a
Yeah,
free
for
transfer.
free. Yeah, for free.
Great. Just a great story. Shout out to Christian. What happened with him in the Euros. I'm glad he's able to bounce back and sign with the team, and all the best. For him. And I hope he does something with Brentford because I don't have them being relegated, but they are in a little bit of trouble. So hopefully Christian Eriksen can light up a spark in that team.
Bro,
The team that
Brentford really need to like start getting on their shit. I mean, they've lost 4 of their last 5 games.
definitely. But other
Need
than
to start
Christian
getting on their
Eriksen,
P's and Q's.
yeah, other than Christian Eriksen, Brentford just added Jonas Lossi. Um, Still good acquisition, good players. They only lost two players, Charlie Good and Marcus Force, on loan. Nothing serious, but still, I hope Brentford does something to end the season strong. Because they started the season hot. Like, I was like, God damn, Jesus. Giving Liverpool, like, a run for their money, you know, almost beating City. So, they have the potential to be a good team.
Mm-hmm.
So, hopefully, with these acquisitions, they just light up a fire in these players and the players that are coming back from, their little injury. So, hopefully, they light up a spark and finish the season strong. But
Hopefully,
I don't
man.
think I don't think they're going to get relegated or anything.
All right, and then Liverpool making that transfer of Luis Diaz, the Colombian from Porto, going to
Yeah,
Liverpool, bro.
yeah,
I was looking
definitely.
at his highlights, bro, and he's like pretty talented at what he does. He looks like he got fast feet, got the moves, has nice pass IQ.
He's going to be good. I mean, like I said, what can I say, man? I mean, I don't know too much about the kid. Um, they already have a guy playing that position. I don't know how that's gonna. I don't know how that's gonna go into the formation that Klopp is trying to do. But I despise Liverpool, so I don't. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of this signing. It's
Hey
whatever.
man, I don't know. I mean, Jurgen Klopp, man. The guy likes to play like a lot of variety. He plays whether he plays Jota or Firmino, it's a completely different system. He's just adding to his inventory as well. In that middle field or like on the wing side.
I don't. The reason why I won't be scared of Liverpool is because they're still gonna start James Milner, and when you play when you play James Milner on your team, I'm not gonna be scared.
All right, yeah, right. And then this guy's. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say shit. Now, so who do we feel like won the transfer, bro?
Oh, Newcastle, 100%. Newcastle and Aston Villa are my two big winners on this January transfer portal. They just added who they needed to add it to build off, basically to finish the season strong. Like they need to save their season because both squads, well, they're going in different directions. But Newcastle doesn't want to get relegated, and Aston Villa is in the middle of the tier, middle of the pack, trying to build on what they're trying to succeed for this year, for next year, so they can be a top quality team. But either way, man, Newcastle and Aston Villa both handled business. They added what they needed to add it in. I'm just hoping they finish strong, dude, because the players that they added make sense. The money that they spent on these guys ain't wasn't no couple million. It was a lot of money. So
They threw the bag.
they threw the bag, man. So
Hey
all the best,
man,
all the best for them. All the best for them.
hey man, that's what the richest club does. They dropping bags.
For sure.
I
One of my
mean,
big, one of the biggest losers for this transfer portal, in my opinion, was United, and the reason why I say United is because They have so many talented players, bro, just sitting on the bench, man. Like Martial is going to Sevilla.
Mm-hmm.
Diallo's going to Rangers. Van der Beek's going to Everton. Tuanzebe is going to Napoli on a loan. Like,
They're losing a lot of talent, bro. Like, why aren't you playing these guys, bro? Like, come on. I'm telling you, they
like
have like Man United right now is like having like a bad coaching issue, bro. In my opinion.
I don't know what they're doing over there, but they should definitely hit that reset button because they're giving up. Like, these guys, they're all talented, but you don't want to play them. Why? Like, I don't know. But hey, who the fuck is Man United?
This guy fuck Man United.
That's what they want to be. That's what they're gonna get, man.
Oh
So
man, yeah. Then Arsenal as well, losing a lot of fucking players, man.
you know when a team is pissed off at you when they pay $8 million of your salary to get rid of you, and that's the situation with Aubameyang. Arsenal, like a big old f you, bro, to Aubameyang. Like you out of here, man. You out of here. But
He
the
left for
sad,
free as well, bro. They didn't make any money off of him.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like they left for free, and they paid for him to leave $8 million, bro. So
Jesus.
they didn't want him, man. And the thing that sucks about Arsenal is that they got good players like Pepe, Saka, all those guys, but you should have gained somebody, man. And they didn't add nobody to the squad. They got rid of a lot of
Nice.
players. Aubameyang, Maitland, Tulis, Florin Bargolon, Sead Kulmishek, Mari, and Chambers to Villa. You know what I'm saying? Like that's that's six players from your roster that you just got rid of. Like, and you didn't add nobody. Very questionable. Very very to the point where like, are you trying to hit the reset button or what are you trying to do? Like,
Yeah, yeah. Like they're. I mean, I don't know. Arsenal is just. They're kind of like
they're
on a decline, bro. Like they. I don't know. It's like you said. They probably are trying to hit that reset button, and restart over. But it's just sad. The way they're doing it is just sad as fuck.
it doesn't make sense. But since we're still on the topic of transfers, I want to send a big shout out to Hardwood Bellis from City. He just got signed by Stoke City. I'm happy for the kid. He's been in our academy for years now. We gave him a couple of chances on the Carabao Cup and FA Cup the last couple of years, and I'm just happy he's finally going to get some playing time at Stoke City. We have a lot of young, good guys at the City Academy that are not getting any playing time, and it sucks. But I'm happy Hardwood's going to get some playing time at Stoke, and hopefully Stokes make it to the Premier League. They're on the verge of being in one of those three positions. So shout out to Hardwood and fuck Ferran Torres for using us. And I welcome Julian Alvarez with open arms. My arms are wide open by Creed and the River Plate player come into City like Aguero did, and I have high expectations and really looking forward to seeing what the kid does with us. So yeah, man.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be nice. But y'all
Other than
still
that, man,
trash.
yeah, right. Number one in the league. Anyway, other than him, man, I mean, everyone else take, didn't really do much either. Watford added like five players,
Yeah, I did
um,
see that.
but their season's in the turmoil already, so a little too late for that.
Mm-hmm.
Tottenham, Tottenham added two players from Juventus. Um, Antonio Conte is Italian, so you know how that goes. And they lost Dele Alli. I don't know they lost Lo Celso, bro.
I didn't either, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And no
But then
Celso.
again, what has Lo Celso done? You know what I'm saying? He's one of those guys that like Dele
Inconsistent.
Alli, inconsistent. Like he has potential, but he doesn't take care of business either. Brian Gill, a bench player, and Noam Dele, oh man, the tan guy. It is what it is. You know, Conte's getting his players. Conte's getting his players that are gonna thrive under his system. So shout out to him. And Wolverton.
Making moves, bro.
Exactly, and we'll end it with Wolverton. Obviously, I've always been a big Adama Traore fan, and he's going back to Barcelona. Yuck. Um,
Well, he's on loan at Barcelona.
oh, okay. Well, either way, regardless, he's going to Barcelona. Um, I don't know what to feel about that. Barca is trash. They're not going to do anything. Um, I don't know why they're spending this much money on players when they should be really be saving. But it is what it is. Shout out to them, and I hope they don't go bankrupt.
Yeah, that's true.
And other than that,
Barca's not looking good financially, man. I don't know where the fuck they coming up with this money to buy these guys.
Barca and Real Madrid, I don't know how. But anyway, that's a topic for another day. They gained Toti Gomez, Chiguino, and Huang He Chan is staying in the Premier League. So,
Hichan,
yes, sir.
another Korean in the EPL.
Yes, sir. But
That
other than that,
guy's
man,
pretty good.
other than that, though, another disappointing team that didn't make any moves was West Ham. You know, I have them being in basically. I know United is like top four, but West Ham is going to get that top four spot this season. I just wish they made a move to, kind of like solidify some of their holes that they still need to improve on. But it is what it is. There's number five, no big deal. But I wish they made a move. But other than that, the teams that didn't make a move this season, this transfer portal, were Southampton, your Chelsea, Leeds. Leicester only lost one player. Crystal Palace gained two guys, and Norwich City only lost one player. But just a couple of clubs didn't make any moves, which is fine. But you know, you don't wanna you wanna make the best of your time with players because the the end of the season's coming, and if you're not gonna be adding players to improve your roster, to improve your play, your day to day play, then don't be surprised on where you end up. Which leads to my next question: who's gonna be better? Um, like I said, Newcastle saved their season with these transfers. Everton saved their season with these transfers.
I think Aston Villa is gonna be better. If that's what you're going into.
Oh yeah, yeah. Aston Villa is definitely going to be better. They're 11th right now. They're probably going to be looking in the top 10. They're probably going to be Leicester City or maybe Wolves, but definitely those three teams are going to be better as the season goes on. Leeds because not adding anybody. That's why they're ranked number 18.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna, that's why they're going to be relegated in my point of view. And Watford, they're too much. There's too much dysfunction in that organization to save any kind of hope that they're not going to be relegated. Especially with the games that they got coming up, it's going to be definitely difficult to draw or even win games. So, and Burnley's trash. So, yeah.
This guy just says it so just like with no remorse.
I
Yeah,
know. I mean,
Burnley's trash. Their ass.
I'm not gonna feel
Relegation,
bad.
relegation.
I'm not gonna feel bad for Burnley, man.
Oh
They
man.
didn't make any moves. They didn't do anything to like convince me that wow, they might get out. No, they didn't do shit. So that's what they get. And adding Chris, like I said, when they let Chris Wood transfer to Newcastle, that's when I knew they threw in the towel. I said it in the first episode. They threw in the towel. That's it. So it is what it is.
And then we got some disturbing news that happened over like last weekend involving Man United's Mason Green.
Yes, sir,
Oh
Mason.
man, career over. You know,
I just don't understand
it's sad.
what I just don't understand what these young athletes think about on a day to day basis. They got the potential to be better than what they think they are. The resources to influence a lot of people, and just everything that you need to be a successful person in life. You have it at 21, and you piss it all away on some stupid negligence and arrogant behavior. And it just makes you question like what do athletes really what do they really think about just on their perspective on the outside world, bro.
Oh,
Just
bro,
like
no, this shit is just so fucking sad, dude. It's just, it's like you said, you have everything at your disposal. Like why are you gonna just throw it all away just for like some dumb arrogant shit and your dumb choices in life that you make.
it's like the what happened to the wide receiver here for the Raiders, Henry Ruggs. Man was going 130 miles an hour on his fucking Lamborghini, bro, and he crashed and killed a lady and her dog on impact. And homie was, boozed up, had drugs, had guns. His career's over, bro, and he was the same age as Greenwood, bro. 21 years old and pissed away his career, bro, on some stupid shit. It's just, I don't know what these young athletes be thinking. Sometimes it's just the influencers that be around them, their entourage that just be influencing them the wrong way. It's just, you gotta watch out who you hang out with, man. Not everyone's looking out for the best intentions, and everyone's out here looking for clout. Everyone's out here looking for like the easy way to gain money and to gain fame. It's just those kind of entourages and people you should not be associating yourself with because they will lead you to very, very consequential things. And you see it with Greenwood and you see it with Henry Ruggs. And many athletes before them, man, have pissed away their careers. So it's just very unfortunate. I hate talking about this, but it is what it is. Greenwood is going to go to jail. And, you know, that's all I can say, man.
Yeah. Ah, man, a good riddance, bro. To be honest, I mean,
Fuck
that
him.
just makes like one less shitty person in society.
Yep, it is what it is. Hope he gets clapped in jail.
God damn, gee, this guy. You dropped the soap, buddy.
Oh,
You big. Oh
nah,
my god, man.
fuck Greenwood, bro. Fuck him.
Jeez, Edwin.
Look, man, I don't feel pity. I don't feel any kind of sympathy for anybody that lays their hand on a woman. They get whatever is coming to them, and I'm gonna make fun of them. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, Edwin.
All right. Yes, sir.
So we missed the whole episode last week. Tell them why. Tell them why we missed the episode last week. What's going on with international
So,
football?
so what we're trying to do here is, whenever there's an international break, we want to take a weekly, like a week off type of thing to just kind of like see the international games that are happening, seeing all the action that's going on in the world, but also we want to go ahead and also talk about basically who's going to be in the World Cup in the coming months, the qualifications and whatnot. We're going to go ahead and talk about all that stuff as the teams qualify. So in the incoming months and the incoming weeks, as more teams qualify, the more we're going to talk about international play here between Stoops and I. But every time there's an international break, we want to go ahead and just take a week off just to see all the action, and then the following week we'll get back into it talking about Premier League play, and also, like I said, as more teams qualify for the World Cup, we're going to go ahead and slide in more information and our thoughts on the teams that are qualifying for the 2022 World Cup in Qatar.
Yep, it'll definitely be a lot of fun. It'll be like extra shit to talk about.
Oh,
Especially
definitely.
oh man, especially like the big game like we were talking earlier, Italy versus Portugal.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know,
Like,
a
we
lot of
all
good soccer.
we love our country. Like we support Mexico till the end. So it's the shit talking that comes with the World Cup and the bragging rights that comes with that as well. For sure,
Definitely.
they're gonna be featured on here,
Oh yeah.
and as the qualifications, and we're gonna have people on here that want to speak on where teams stand out and criticize their biggest flaws and whatnot. So it's just gonna be an exciting time. I love the World Cup. Um, it's looking rough for us too. So I'm not gonna lie, man.
Oh
I'm
no,
not
yeah,
too
definitely.
I'm not too happy with how Mexico's playing, bro, because it starts with the coach, and this
Yeah.
court this coach just thinks that like Herrera and Guardado are like, you know, our best players or something. No sé, way, pero we gotta we gotta check that man real
Yeah,
quick.
man. I don't know. Tata's not doing so good anymore, man. It's just like he's losing his shit, bro. Like he's not calling good players. He's not playing good players. You know, there's plenty of talent in Mexico right now, bro, and it's just sad as fuck. But but that's for another day.
That is for
That's
another.
for another day.
Just giving y'all a little tea on like what we're trying to what we're trying to say, man. Because there's just a lot of stuff that we can talk about from all the teams around the world. Because everyone's good, man. Everyone has the potential to win the World Cup. The question is, what's gonna what's gonna come down to is who has the best discipline and who has the best coaching.
Bro, it's gonna come
So
down to like who's in the best position. Like, like if you're like a team like Mexico, you don't want to be put in like a France or Portugal or shit, even England group. You know, you want to stay away from those teams until you get
see,
into like.
that's what might happen because if we finish if we don't finish top of the group, bro, anything is possible, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially in 2022, they're adding more teams. So, whew, yeah, you definitely don't want to be in that group, bro. When you have Ukraine, like Germany or Portugal. You know what I'm saying? Oh God.
Yeah, you don't want to be in that fucking that hell group. You know.
Yeah, bro.
I think next week we should have like next week. I'm probably gonna have someone here. We'll probably have a special guest. They're adding teams until 2026. Not this one. Okay, thanks, bro.
Oh, okay. Bad,
Uh,
bad, bad, bad.
but we're definitely gonna have someone, a special guest. I'm not saying who, but I have someone in mind who's been wanting to come on the show, and we'll give him a chance to see how it goes for next week.
Bet.
It'll be
Looking forward.
fun. For right now, we don't have any predictions because obviously we're international break still, and they won't return till what, Saturday?
Yeah, the first game is between Burnley and Watford, which is a disgusting game that should not even. uh, uh,
Yeah, but we'll go. We'll go more. No. I think. Let's see. Hold on. Let me look that up actually right now. When
yeah,
did we
still
come
on
back?
no February 5th. So,
Okay, no. But that's like week 17 matchup.
oh yeah. So 24 is Newcastle Everton. That's on a Tuesday.
Yeah, that's on a Tuesday. So we'll probably be back. Oh shit, we'll probably have to make an episode on Monday.
Bet that sounds good with me.
Yeah, we'll probably have to make an episode for Monday for the Tuesday episode. Uh, and then yeah, but we'll go from there because I mean we got Tuesday, Wednesday. Dude, this month is gonna be cramped. I swear. Look at this shit. There's games back to back to back. That shit's crazy, man. Oh man,
Oh,
that's gonna be
oh man.
fun. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, like we said, we'll talk about. There's plenty of soccer to talk about. There's plenty of champions. There's World Cup. There's Premier League. I mean, we're gonna talk it all here. You know.
Like the best football is yet to be played. Like you said, champions. The qualification rounds for the World Cup are still happening.
Yep.
There's still FA Cup tournament, the Carabao Cup tournament. Not to mention the one championship tournaments that happen at the end of the season to see which teams get in. You know,
Mm.
to the Premier League. So like, it's just a lot of football still happening. And one thing I want to make clear is that we're only going to talk about like league wise. We're only going to talk about England League, our Premier League. We're not going to talk about no trash ass La Liga, Bundesliga, none of that. Okay, it's just strictly Premier League.
Strictly Premier League, boys.
Strictly Premier League.
You heard it here. You heard Edwin. He's kind of mad.
I'm mad because I'm just like everybody wants to talk about Barca and like Real Madrid, all the moves that they're gonna make in the summer, but I'm just like, boy, like the best football is in England, and yet nobody gives us no kind of love at all. It's just very very annoying.
Jesus, this guy. But yeah. Well, guys, I don't really know what else we. I think that's gonna be it for the episode. I think we're gonna have to cut it short for this one, man. That was 45 minutes. What do you think, Evan? Do we have anything else to talk about this week?
No, man, I think we covered everything that we wanted to talk about as far as transfers, where the teams sit at the moment, and as the week goes on, oh, excuse me, as the week goes on, we'll just talk about more topics and more stuff. But I think we hit all the points on everything that's been happening in January with the transfers and stuff. But like you said, we don't want to sound too boring or too like indifferent, but like there's still a lot of football to be played. Just stick around. We're definitely going to get into the hot topics of Champions League, World Cup, and just the end of the season. Who's going to win the title race? Because Liverpool is still definitely behind Man City, so we're definitely still in a title race at the moment. It's not over yet, Stoops.
Nah,
Liverpool
it's
is
not over.
definitely still alive. It's definitely still alive.
But yeah, guys. So I think we'll be cutting it there, guys. As always, it's been your boy Stoops. Your man Moon Man's out there chilling.
Yes,
any
sir.
final
Thank you
words,
guys.
Edwin?
No, thank you guys for coming out. We're definitely excited about the momentum that we're having with this little stream that we're doing, this little episodes here on Twitch, and we're just gonna keep up the momentum and just do more. And I know I got a question last week on like when are we gonna be like a regular podcast where Stoops and I are gonna be next to each other. That's definitely in the works. Stoops and I are gonna be investing some money into getting the equipment, the right stuff to get that going as the coming weeks come along. So
Yeah,
just
to
stay
make it
tuned.
an official podcast, yo.
Exactly, to make it official, but that's all in the works. We're definitely going to be putting our money where our mouth is. We're going to make this a big thing, and this is just the beginning. I'm excited. Stoops and I definitely have a lot of football knowledge on all the teams that are we're going to be talking about on here. So the sky's the limit for us. So just stick around and be a part and witness history in the making here.
This guy. Well, man, I guess that'll be it for today, guys. You guys have a wonderful night. We will catch you guys. I think we're gonna do an episode Monday, so we'll be back on Monday. Yeah, and that's it from us. You guys have a wonderful night. Peace.
See you guys.